What's going on, everybody? This is DC's Logikbombmusik, and welcome to the 5th episode of Elements the B series. I know what you guys are thinking. It's been a hiatus, and I want to thank you all for your patience. I got a lot of major projects going on, as well as I've been going in and out of town, so I haven't been here to edit and do all the things that I would like to do to present y'all with a weekly show as I hope to do. But that's about to change because I got a lot in store, a lot in editing that's going to be brought to y'all very soon. And so again, I appreciate your patience. We're going to start this episode off with a beat feature. I'm going to chop some things up, make a beat for y'all. But also, as you'll notice, I have a lot of upgrades in the studio. So we'll get into that as we go along. So y'all just stay tuned, stick to, your screens and whatnot. And we're going to go ahead and get it started. I think I found something. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do the sequence for the drums. I already got the melody sequenced in, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the drums. Now what I'm gonna do as far as the drums, as a word of advice, I'm gonna do every drum hit or every element, the kick, the snare, the hi-hat, on a different track, and I'm gonna show you the reason why I'm gonna do that. So let me go ahead and do that now. Go to another sequence, rather another track. So I'm on track. The tune, the melody, chops, and sequence was done on track number 1. Now I'm gonna go to track number 2, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the kick. Alright, so here we go. I'm gonna do the hi-hat track. Which is on track number 3. But it ain't over yet. Starting now. So now I'm going to explain to you guys, for those who aren't familiar, the reason why I record every element of the beat on a different track. I just upgraded my studio to Pro Tools, which I had before, but for those who aren't familiar, Pro Tools or any kind of DAW is an excellent program to be able to record all of your track elements from your MPC or whatever outside hardware that you're using into a program, so that you'll be able to do things like spice it up a little bit with VSTs and other things in the program, which I'll explain later. Or to even, once you have it on your Pro Tools or Audacity or whatever system that you're using to record vocals, you can also then record and edit vocals to the track, making it a complete song. And so eventually in future episodes, I'm going to be demonstrating how this is done with live recording sessions in here in the studio. And so without all the chitter chatter, let me go ahead and explain to you how that's done for those who aren't familiar with it. So right here I have Pro Tools again, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create several tracks so that I can record these elements in the MPC into the program. So basically I have the melody track, the kick, snare, hi-hat, and later of course a bass line and other things, but right now those are my 4 main elements that I'm working with. So in Pro Tools I'm gonna go ahead and create a 4 tracks. Now this is where a little bit of technicality come in. For your drum tracks, as a suggestion, you want to make those mono. For example, your kick, snare, and hi-hat, make those mono. Okay. As far as any loud or high, sounds that's gonna have high frequencies in them, or any melodic sounds, pianos, keys, or whatever, you'll want to make those tracks any tracks that you make those elements in, you want to make those stereo, and I'll explain to you later why, but let's go ahead and do it. So snare, hi-hat, and kick, so 3 mono tracks, and I'm also gonna make one stereo track, and I'm also make one stereo master fader, so you can control all the sounds. So I'm gonna do that right now. Alright, and also let me do a close-up as well of what I'm doing here so that you can see, and excuse the camera work. So that's what's going on right now, and as a matter of fact, I'm gonna keep this screen like this for a while. Okay, so mono, 3 mono tracks for my drums and stuff, stereo, 1 stereo track for my melody track, and also stereo master fader. So I'm gonna create that, and as you can see, I have on the, you know, all of it right here. Trying to look at the camera and all that at the same time. So basically what you want to go ahead and do, and any DAW you're using, for example, whether it's Ableton, I have a friend that records his vocals and things and beats in Ableton. Whatever you're using, make sure you name everything so that you'll be able to cross-reference and be able to be organized. So my first track is going to be hi-hats. I'm gonna do the hi-hats first, hats, and then I'm gonna do the kick and the snare, and then the sample track, the chops, and the master fader I'm gonna just leave the same. Okay, so basically right now what I want to do is record the tracks. I'll record the hi-hats first. Okay, so basically what you want to do on your MPC or whatever external hardware that you're using, if you're using hardware, is you want to mute all the other tracks except for the tracks that you're about to record. Now, because I have basically a classic inbox, I only have 2 inputs. And I'll show you that. Alright people, I'm back, Logikbomb is back. Okay, so now we have all the elements in recorded in the Pro Tools, and so I'm gonna show y'all that right now. Let's swing over, and I'm gonna zoom in for y'all, and you see all the elements recorded in there. As a matter of fact, I ain't gonna just tell you, I'm gonna show you. Alright, so I'm gonna shrink that a little up for y'all. Alright, there it goes, the whole track. And what I did, what I took the liberty of doing, you know, because I'm just so baller like that, I went ahead and I put little cuts in there, took out little elements or certain spaces of different tracks so that it can kind of make the beat move. It won't be a redundant just 4-bar loop a billion times until the song ends, but take some of the elements out. I'm gonna show you an example right now. You see what I'm saying? So it kind of makes it breathe. It's not redundant. Some cutouts. Another one's coming too in about 4 bars. If you didn't hear that, that was the bass and the kick. The kick and the snare rather was taken out for that. I'm gonna let y'all hear that again because it's just so baller to me. Yeah, that's right. So I basically kept the kick, kept the hi-hat in the you know, the chop, the melody or whatever. So let's take this a little further. Sometimes a person will want to edit their stuff into Pro Tools as they go. Okay, meaning once they record the tracks into Pro Tools or whatever DAW that you're using, Logic, Ableton Live, whatever you're using, that is also a benefit to recording everything on one track for those who don't already know, because I'm about to show you rather than tell you. Okay, let's turn back over here and let's zoom in. Okay, basically I'm gonna mute each track. Okay, I'm gonna mute every track so you can hear them. Excuse the camera annex. You know, start it from the top. Let's start it from the top. There goes that hi-hat, right? Make sure it sounds good. If it doesn't sound good, I'm gonna show you in later episodes how to get it together, how to make it, you know what I'm saying, make it sound good. Put some compression on whatever elements, some EQ, you know, some reverb, whatever you want to do. Let's how about the kick. Now right now y'all listening to the beat with no editing. That's why I try to make the beat as vicious as I can from the MPC before recording it in a Pro Tools, so I don't have to use up too much you know, memory or energy or whatever it's called from the computer. So how about the track, the snare and the kick together? Sounds good, don't it? Alright, so now I'm gonna put the I'm gonna backtrack it a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the melody back in now. And I'm gonna put the hi-hat in. Alright, so you see how it's all together? Okay. Alright, so when all of that is done, everything, the track is all in the Pro Tools and everything, now you're ready to have an artist come through and spit on it, rap, sing, scat, do spoken word, or yodel on it, or whatever you want to do. And so I have some artists happen to come through from Maryland today to come and possibly spit on that track, you know, do some vocals and everything like that. And so y'all be hearing that soon as well. I'm gonna have some footage of that session as well for y'all coming up pretty soon. You know, I appreciate y'all watching and everything. Again, forgive the hiatus, so to speak, and everything. We got more in store for you coming next week. This is your man Logikbomb, and thank you for watching Elements of Beat series. I'll see you next time. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can freestyle on this jump real quick, set it off real quick. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later. Alright, peace.